let's think about calling in your students. So this is a brainstorming session now. I'm going to give you a few minutes to jot down some ideas, to do a scatter diagram, to allow yourself to be a little creative here. So maybe words come out of your pen or pencil. Maybe it's drawings, maybe it's images, maybe it's, I like to do mind maps. So I'll start with an idea in the center and then I'll draw out spokes from there to capture some ideas of what I want to convey. Either way, grab a piece of paper, grab your iPad, whatever thing that you feel comfortable expressing yourself on, grab that now and make sure that you can refer back to it, because this is going to come in handy as you take your journey into being a teacher. So I'm going to offer you some suggestions, some prompts, and a good idea now to sit with it and jot down whatever comes to mind. So let's start now. Taking a few moments to center and ground yourself, sit up tall and straight. Allow your eyes to close. And you can approach this any way you'd like. I'll read the prompt, you can write it out, or you can just allow all of that information to come through and then take a few moments at the end to jot down whatever came clear. And this is blue sky, so allowing whatever ideas to come, no matter how out of the box kind of thinking or out of alignment with who you think you are or who your network might be. Allow all of the quote unquote wild ideas to come. So who do you love being around? Is there a certain kind of person that you are more drawn to than others? Are they extroverted? Are they introverted? Are they older than you, younger than you? Do they come from a similar path of life? Are they spiritually oriented? Are they more physically oriented? What kind of people do you tend to gravitate to? Is there a general category? And again, this falls into traits, qualities, characteristics. Where do you meet these people? What do they like to do? What do they like to buy? What do they like to see? What do they like to experience? What is an overall general way that they like to operate? Is there certain stores that they like to frequent? Are there certain gatherings they like to go to? Farmers markets, shopping malls, daycares? Are you finding them at your senior centers? Where do you come across those people? And how do you know that they're your people? What resonance do you have with them? I'm hoping that you say that it's a heart space. And then finally, what do you like to do together? Are you picnicking together? Are you going for walks in the park? Are you hanging out with your kids or in family groups, in spiritual environments? Are you at the playground? Allow all of that information to come through, because your students, generally speaking, are a reflection of who you are. And I mean that in the broadest context. So taking a few moments now to jot down the ideas that have come to mind. The impressions that you receive from this particular exercise will start to inform the kind of spaces that you look at, the locations you want to teach at, the kind of clothes you choose to buy, the kind of music that you may prefer for your yoga classes. All of this is really good information, because when people of a feather gather together, there's a resonance. That comes from the heart, and then it expresses itself in terms of shared common interests. Oh, we like the same music. Really dig that particular kind of kriya, more energetic, or I really love to meditate. That's my thing. And so your classes will start to reflect who is coming into class. And of course, they're a reflection of you. So the more broadly based you can make this, the more open you are to who comes to your mind as you think about your people, the easier it will be for you to call them in. And so now as you sit with that spilled information, so you've put some of it down on paper and you've allowed yourself a chance to have their impressions come in on you, make a heart connection. So really think about the center of your chest. Close your eyes now. Breathe long and deep. And as you feel the area around your heart getting a little more open, maybe using the color green to expand that area, feeling the air come into that area, breathing from the front of your chest and exhaling out the back of your chest, and then inhale from the back of your chest and exhale through the front of your heart space. Open that area. And then use their names, call them in. Maybe there's a certain dynamic that maybe a certain name is coming to your mind. Maybe there's people in your life who you would just love if they came to your class, not by force, but by choice. When I did this exercise in my early days of opening a studio, the name that I used to represent that big bulk of women of a particular age and a particular life experience, I gave her the name of Nadia. And the number of Nadias that came to the studio was amazing. So that's give you a little bit of insight into why using a name is really important, and calling those people in and telling them where to find you. Hey, Nadia, I'm getting ready to teach. Right now, I'm putting all of my content on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. Come and find me. Show up for me, and I will show you the kriyas and the meditations that you need in your life to take your next step. And hey, Nadia, as you come, bring some friends, bring your mom, bring your sisters, bring your children, bring them with you so that we grow as a community. And then when they arrive, welcome them. This is a gentle way of encouraging an energetic connection between you and the people who are here to receive your message. Remember the oneness, and remember that all that is out there in the universe is waiting for you. And just like you found your teacher, people are looking for you to represent the teachings to them. All very powerful stuff. And remember that energy before action. Once you feel yourself making that connection, you know you're ready to start to post, and you know you're ready to start looking for a space to host your people. And don't be surprised too if they come and reach out to you on Instagram, or they reach out to you via Messenger. Hey, you know, I see something interesting about the work you're doing. How can I get involved? Leave it open.